My name is Kyle Hansen. I'm 41 years old from San Diego, California. I'm a father of 2, and I've been married for 1,000 years.
My name's Steven Yeager. Been married about 10 years. Been with my wife for 15 years, coming up this year. Got 2 kids. Oldest is 10, youngest is 9.
I'm Thomas O'Loughlin. I live in Lemon Grove, California. I have my wife, Marcella, son, Riley. We have 3 dogs, Triton, Balto, Dash, 2 cats, Luna, Apollo, and a pig, Moo. And
When my wife told me she wanted to be a surrogate, I was very much against it. I was just worried. I didn't know anything about it. I had 1.5 million misconceptions, and so my initial reaction was I was very, very much against it.
I didn't fully understand what kind of this whole entailed. I just assumed that they were going to take her egg, someone else's sperm, boom, baby, and then be on a separate way. And I was going to say, nope, not going to happen.
I was introduced to surrogacy from a coworker of mine. He was telling me his wife's experience and how she's going through her second time throughout the process. This seemed like a great opportunity for my wife to look into the surrogacy, and she did.
A lot of negative misconceptions that, like, the more I learned, they were like not just like untrue, but like so untrue. It was just foreign is what it was. It wasn't something that I knew, and therefore you're like afraid of it.
She explained to me that, you know, with advances in technology that they wouldn't require her egg. They could go ahead and do the embryo, make the embryo, and then it would just be a simple transfer, and then she would just be pretty much the host. After that, that kind of eased, you know, a lot of the tensions and, you know, the negative thoughts that I had towards surrogacy.
I thought that my wife was going to be like attached to this baby. They're not attached to the baby in that sense. You're taking care of somebody's baby, you're taking care of somebody's kid, and it's not yours, and it was never going to be yours, and you enter into this whole like process knowing that there isn't that attachment, but there is an attachment to, I think, the family overall, which is really cool too.
She's still in contact with the intended parents and the twins that she gave birth to, so she gets pictures and stuff like that.
The first set of parents that we helped, Joe and Gav, when we met them in person and hung out with them, you're just like, yeah, I totally want to do this. You know, if anybody deserves to have kids, it's these guys, like, hands down. I can't think of better people to be parents.
I wouldn't take back a moment of it because we have, you know, some best friends out of it. The second journey that she had, you know, we consider them family. We talk to them a couple times a month through FaceTime. They don't even speak English. I know 𝗰𝘶, it means fart, you know, so that's the #1 word I know in Chinese, and every single time I say it, you know, we crack a joke about it. It's amazing.
This is like climbing the Himalayas together, you know, like when you get to the top, you're like, you know, you're bonded in a different way. You've done something really cool that most other people have never done, and if even just for that, I think it's had a really positive impact on you know, us as individuals, my wife and I, and us as a couple. The compensation is something that's kind of you know, it's a big deal to everybody. Surrogacy allowed us to start 2 businesses that we never would have been able to start otherwise.
Honestly, we were struggling financially a lot, and it really gave us the foundation so that we could go ahead and be financially independent and, you know, actually not live paycheck to paycheck.
For other dads, for other fathers, as soon as we made that decision, my life completely took a 360, and I was not able to have the things that I have today until we started that process. It wasn't just about the money. My wife really wanted to help other people, and, you know, I wouldn't take back any second of it.
I think that idea of like my wife being pregnant with somebody else's baby made me feel like I would feel like less of a man. I think husbands of surrogates are like the manliest, like the most, like the best dad, the best husband, like, you know, it's really a thing to overcome these types of fears but do something because of love, because that's what dads do. Dads take care of people. Dads help your neighbor. And as a testament to being a father, to show your kids like what love is, that mom and dad love people so much that they will do this thing for them.
Surrogacy really opened my eyes to how strong my wife is. For her to go through that experience, it's extremely touching.
That's a reward in itself, just knowing that she was able to give, you know, these people that joy and happiness that'll be there for forever.
You're connected to them, like you played a huge part in that whole family's like start, you know, it's really cool.